Engines roar. Steel jaws spin madly. No mercy. No escape. Colossal logs are devoured, shredded to dust in seconds. You're not just watching, you're witnessing a monster at work. Welcome to the world of Wood Channel. The Gens HEM 820 wood chipper operates with impressive precision and raw power. It doesn't thrash wildly. Instead, every movement is deliberate, forceful, and efficient, like a dedicated worker focused on its task. Massive logs are firmly gripped by the hydraulic arm and guided straight into the chipper's feed system. Inside, high-speed blades shred the timber into fine chips, blasting them into the truck's container with relentless rhythm. Every detail of the machine exudes seriousness and dependability, as if it was purpose-built for this demanding job. Amid the roar of engines and swirling with dust, the loader and chipper work together in perfect harmony, like partners that have operated side by side for years. As the grapple releases the log, the chipper immediately grabs hold, its sharp blades spinning, shredding the timber into small, manageable chips. Watching an industrial beast devour forest. The operator takes just seconds to grab a log, and the chipper takes less than a minute to turn it into hundreds of wood fragments. Efficient, clean, and not a single piece goes to waste. Whether under scorching sun or in muddy, slippery terrain, the operator remains calm and focused, steadily feeding each log into the machine. Storm-felled trees or sustainably harvested timber, everything is neatly processed by the chipper's relentless blades. Amid a battlefield of fallen trees, where massive trunks lie scattered like slain giants, the Moorbark 30 of 36 hole tree chipper stands tall, a mechanical beast clad in blazing red, the color of fire and blood. There is no subtlety in its design. It does not blend in. It commands attention. The log is lowered into the gaping maw of the chipper, and the beast screams into action. Rotating blades tear into it with merciless speed, shredding the trunk in seconds. Splinters explode outward like shrapnel, each crack a violent echo of destruction. A red mist of sawdust rises, glowing in the sun, blending with the machine's paint like a storm of flame and ash. The more bark doesn't just chip, it devours, dominates, reducing once mighty trees into mulch and memory, leaving behind a battlefield of dust, bark, and the cold roar of metal fury. The Kessler C645S wood chipper is hard at work, fed seamlessly by the agile Kessler 305T loader. With swift and precise movements, the loader selects each log and delivers it directly into the chipper's feed chute. Inside the C645S, high-speed blades shred the timber into fine, uniform chips, which are blown forcefully into the collection bin or waiting truck. The machine runs with impressive stability, its engine hum and chip blast rhythm forming a mechanical symphony in the heart of the forest. A perfect blend of Finnish engineering, raw power, and field-proven performance. A powerful wood-cutting machine in action. Its razor-sharp circular blade spins rapidly, slicing through solid logs with ease. Speed, precision, and brute force combine to deliver unmatched performance. This is the cutting edge of modern timber processing technology. The 2017 Morbark 18 brush chipper operates powerfully right on the road, designed to handle small branches, tree tops, and larger tree trunks cleared during forestry or land management operations. With its robust strength and sturdy design, the chipper processes bulky logs into neat, manageable wood chips, making transportation and further processing much easier. The wood chips produced are neatly organized, minimizing space and facilitating reuse or delivery to processing plants.
We see the powerful Eschelbach B-Bear 82 wood chipper in operation deep in the forest. A robust hydraulic grapple arm lifts a massive Norway spruce log, maneuvering it steadily toward the machine's wide intake chute. The internal drum chipper begins pulling the log inward, as the diesel engine roars steadily. When the high-speed steel blades make contact, a thunderous slicing sound erupts, clean, decisive cuts tearing through bark and wood. A constant stream of sharp, uniform wood chips sprays out of the rotating discharge chute, forming a fast-moving cascade. These chips are ideal for biomass fuel or the paper industry. The entire process is swift and forceful, showcasing the exceptional performance of the B-Bear 82, one of Eschelbach's most efficient mobile wood chippers.
Wood chippers, also known as wood shredders, mulchers, or biomass processors, are essential machines in the forestry, recycling, and biomass energy industries. Today, they come in a wide variety of designs, from compact trailer-mounted chippers ideal for municipal street crews, to massive self-propelled machines capable of grabbing, chipping, and discharging wood debris nonstop for hours. Despite their many forms, all wood chippers share the same brutal purpose: to destroy wood. Inside their armored housings are hardened steel blades, spinning at thousands of RPM, designed to pulverize everything from thick hardwood trunks over a meter wide to dense, fibrous branches, to even scattered splinters and debris. The sound they produce is like a mechanical beast roaring, loud, aggressive, yet highly precise. At the job site, logs are often piled high, trees fallen from storms, branches from land clearing, and even decaying or unused timber. The chipper devours them all, shredding each piece down to uniform wood chips. Nothing goes to waste. These chips are then transported into recycling systems, where they become wood pellets, engineered board, sawdust for animal bedding, paper pulp, or fuel for industrial biomass boilers. More than just machines for disposal, wood chippers play a crucial role in turning waste into resource, extending the useful life of wood, and reducing environmental burden. They may resemble monsters in form and sound, but in function, they are vital tools in a sustainable and circular industrial ecosystem. In front of the Albach Diamond 2000 operated by Lonarine Wade, the logs are stacked high and dense, towering piles of timber waiting to be processed like a silent challenge. Yet the machine doesn't hesitate. It works tirelessly, grapple after grapple, its mechanical arm moving rhythmically and steadily, feeding log after log into the chipping mechanism. No pause, no sign of fatigue, as if it doesn't even understand the concept of exhaustion. Inside, the razor-sharp blades continue spinning, shredding each log into neat, uniformly chips. Despite the mountain of wood before it, the machine keeps going, methodically and efficiently, like it was built for the sole purpose of relentless, uninterrupted work. This is the Gens 820 wood chipper, a powerful and efficient machine designed for large-scale wood processing. Watch as it effortlessly grabs massive logs and feeds them into the chipper's wide hopper. The internal drum mechanism quickly turns the wood into fine chips, ready for biomass energy or mulch production. The robust hydraulic crane ensures steady, continuous operation, while the noise and power of the machine draw the attention of onlookers. This model is now available for sale, ideal for forestry businesses, contractors, and anyone in need of serious chipping capability. The wood chipper works tirelessly, a roaring mechanical beast devouring massive logs and reducing them to fine wooden fragments. Sharp, dry chips are blasted out from the high-pressure discharge chute, spiraling through the air before landing in the truck's rear container. The growl of the engine blends with the rhythmic clatter of wood, forming an industrial symphony amidst the forest's edge. Inside the truck bed, the chips pile up like golden waves, rising higher with every steady burst. It's a scene of raw power and precision, a striking display of how modern engineering harnesses the force of nature. At a job site in Australia, the Bandit 21 XP chipper is demonstrating its raw power as it tackles some of the densest and hardest timber imaginable, the kind of wood that challenges even the most robust industrial equipment. A large grapple loader carefully lifts a massive log with thick, tangled branches and slowly feeds it into the intake chute of the running chipper. The moment the wood touches the feed rollers, the razor-sharp steel blades inside the Bandit 21 XP roar to life, beginning their relentless work, slicing, smashing, and grinding the bulky timber into neat, uniform wood chips. The sound is intense, metal against hardwood, loud and powerful. Each rotation of the blade is a decisive, unstoppable strike. The chipper doesn't flinch. Within minutes, the entire log, including its heavy limbs, is reduced to chips. The discharge chute sprays out the finished product, a golden stream of fine mulch tumbling under the sun, proof of the Bandit's immense capability and crushing efficiency on even the toughest wood. The wood chipper is hard at work beside a workshop, creating a vivid industrial scene. Massive logs are fed in one after another, without pause. The grinder operates with relentless force, powerfully drawing each log inward and shredding it to pieces in seconds. The roar of metal combines with the crunching of wood, producing a deep, commanding sound. The shredded wood chips are ejected through the discharge chute with tremendous pressure, shooting high into the air in a soaring spray before cascading down like a gentle wooden rain. Fine wood dust lingers in the air, catching the sunlight and forming a soft, glowing haze around the work area. Petzolato PTH 40.70M, a self-propelled wood chipper that redefines efficiency and mobility. With its compact yet powerful design, this red machine moves directly to the work site. No need for transport trailers. The hydraulic grapple arm lifts and feeds logs into the powerful chipping unit with smooth, precise motion. Inside, high-speed rotating blades shred the timber into fine wood chips, which are then ejected in a steady stream. Every stage, from grabbing to chipping and discharging, is fully automated, maximizing performance while minimizing manual labor. Agile, powerful, and efficient, the Petzolato PTH 40.70M stands at the forefront of modern forestry technology. The PTH 1200 to 660M Petzolato wood chipper is a heavy-duty industrial machine equipped with a powerful Caterpillar C9 engine producing 375 horsepower, providing exceptional strength to meet the demands of large-scale wood harvesting. This diesel engine is not only powerful but also highly durable, allowing continuous operation for many hours without failure. When starting, the engine emits a smooth but strong roar, signaling the machine's readiness to unleash its power. The chipper drum is constructed from high-wear-resistant steel and fitted with multiple sharp alloy steel blades. The drum spins at high speed, generating intense crushing force that breaks down large logs into uniformly sized wood chips. The resulting chips are consistent in size, not too fine or too large, meeting the standards required by downstream wood processing industries. The machine is mounted on an advanced tracked system that allows flexible movement over various terrains, including rugged mountains or muddy grounds. The track drive system provides stability, enhances traction, and minimizes slippage, ensuring safe and efficient operation. As the machine moves, the sound of tracks rubbing against the ground merges with the chipping drum's noise, creating a powerful industrial symphony. An intelligently designed conveyor belt operates continuously, automatically drawing logs into the blade area smoothly without interruption. Operators can adjust the conveyor and drum speeds to match the wood type, log size, and final usage. This adjustability is crucial to optimizing productivity and chip quality. The noise generated during operation is loud, typical of heavy industrial wood harvesting equipment. This noise can be uncomfortable or harmful to operators' hearing if protective gear, such as earplugs or noise-canceling helmets, is not used. Additionally, the sound of wood fibers tearing and being crushed combined with the mechanical noise creates an intense acoustic environment full of power. The machine features an advanced safety system, including obstacle detection sensors and emergency stop buttons placed around the equipment. In case of any hazard or operator intervention, pressing the emergency stop immediately halts the machine to prevent accidents. This safety feature is particularly essential in logging sites with challenging terrain and high risk. Moreover, the PTH 1200 to 660M chipper is optimized for maintenance, with an automatic lubrication system that prolongs blade and engine life. Parts replacement is also designed to be straightforward, reducing downtime and enhancing operational efficiency. These factors make the machine a top choice for businesses engaged in wood harvesting and processing. The man carefully feeds each log into the wood chipper. Around him, the landscape is covered in a blanket of white snow, creating a peaceful yet lively atmosphere. The large machine operates steadily, the engine's roar blending with the crunching sound of wood being shredded. Despite the freezing weather, both the man and the machine work diligently, a testament to perseverance and enduring strength amid the harshness of nature. Amid the roar of machinery and drifting clouds of wood dust, workers in bright orange safety gear remain focused and steady as they work beside the massive wood chipper. In tight coordination with the loader operator, they prepare and handle large logs tangled with thick, twisted branches, the kind of timber that looks challenging even from a distance. Yet, as each bulky tree section is lifted and fed into the chipper's intake, the machine stands its ground, motionless, unshaken, like a silent steel giant, calmly taking in the trees and reducing them into neat chips in seconds. Inside, the spinning blades hum with mechanical precision. In mere moments, the chaotic mass of limbs and bark is shredded into fine wood chips, ejected smoothly from the rear conveyor chute. Whether the chipper is stationed deep in a forest, beside a roadside, or at an industrial yard, it performs its duty flawlessly, without hesitation, as though no environment can disrupt its operation. For the workers, there's deep respect for the machine's power, but never complacency. Every movement, every hand signal is deliberate and calculated. They know that one mistake near this beast of steel could lead to serious consequences. In the whirlwind of engines, with dust and wind, what stands out is a sense of professionalism, discipline, and silent cooperation between man and machine. The wood chipping machine is working powerfully, its sharp blades spinning rapidly to shred the large log fed into it. The wood chips are being collected into a storage truck. Beside the machine, a man stands carefully observing, his eyes focused on every movement of the machine to ensure everything runs smoothly and safely. The air around is filled with the sounds of cutting blades, the engine roaring, and the fresh scent of wood spreading. Amidst a landscape blanketed in snow and bitten by icy winds, the Heizohack HM 8-500K wood chipper grinds on relentlessly, growling through the bitter cold. Wet, slippery logs are lifted and fed into the intake, their surfaces frozen stiff. Inside the chipper, the grinding drum spins steadily, its frozen sharp blades slicing through the hardened timber. Each burst of shredded wood sprays out into the snow-laden air, blending with swirling flakes and the thunder of the engine echoing through the winter forest. This isn't just labor, it's a battle of endurance where man and machine work side by side against the unforgiving force of nature. The Jin's chipper truck, half roaring wood-devouring machine, is hard at work on a clearing. Logs of all sizes, tangled with branches, are steadily fed onto the conveyor and disappear into the chipper's hungry jaws, vanishing in seconds. Inside, the spinning drum shreds the wood with ferocious precision, launching streams of chips through a high-discharge chute behind the cab. The wood fragments burst out in thick, dusty sprays, falling into neat piles like brown snowfall. Nearby, 3 men stand watching intently, one with arms crossed, another in a hard hat tilting his head toward the mechanism, the third gesturing as if discussing the machine's output. Silent, they observe the raw power and relentless rhythm of the chipper truck at work. Before us is the high-capacity wood chipper Bandit 21XP, one of the leading machines in the wood processing industry. It features a wide feed opening, allowing it to handle large logs with diameters over 21 inches. A powerful hydraulic steel arm grips and feeds the log into the chipper drum. Inside, a high-speed rotating drum equipped with blades quickly pulverizes the logs into wood chips. The shredded wood chips are expelled through the discharge chute, ready for transport or recycling. With its robust build, easy operation, and continuous performance, the Bandit 21XP is an ideal choice for logging companies, green waste processors, and urban tree services. This is power and efficiency at your fingertips. The Bandit 21XP, your partner in every green project.